Hi, everybody. Thank you for letting me pop in. I was delighted to get my hands on the document that Jeff just told you about toward anti-racist first year composition goals because it so explicitly centers anti-racism and it's authored by people who we know that have been working on anti-racist writing assessment ecologies for a really long time. So when I was first reading through it, I was particularly struck by an excerpt from Inouye's anti-racist writing assessment ecologies that shows up in this text. So I want to share the excerpt that I came across that was kind of so powerful to me, so that then I can share an assignment that led to. So I'm going to show you all of this in Canvas in the master course. that yeah, because you all have access to the Canvas English 101 Department Master Course. The way you can get to it, and the way I get to it, is through courses, and it's probably not going to pop up on your screen, so you have to go down to all courses, and then you should see it right here. Okay. So here is the passage that first struck me so much. It's right here. It says, the following definition offers a way to attend to the goals of anti-racist languaging. You can see why I liked that so much. Here's what it says. An anti-racist classroom writing assessment ecology is a complex political system of people, environments, actions, and relations of power that produce consciously understood relationships between and among people and their environments that help students problematize their existential writing assessment situations, which in turn changes or recreates the ecology so that it is fairer, lovely, more livable, and sustainable for everyone. Okay, so one way that I saw to facilitate students' problematization of their existential writing assessment situations is through having them investigate practice and convention. And the way I'm going to ask them to do that is through an assignment I titled Problematize This, which is not the greatest title because it's making reference to a very old Billy Crystal movie. So, anyway, I wanted to be really clear that the purpose of this assignment is anti racist. So, I explained in the purpose. Like our textbook Active Voices, this course facilitates both equity work and anti racist work. Jeff Klausman, author of Active Voices, explains equity work seeks to help students achieve the standards of the academy. Anti-racist work seeks to challenge and offer alternatives to the single standards of the academy that often result in racist outcomes. So, what I want students to do through a number of different tasks is first to understand what problematizing is and the very first thing that we're going to problematize, which is genre. So, they will read or watch videos about problematizing and about genre. Next, I want them to see models of what it looks like for authors to problematize a particular genre. So they can either read one of two articles from the New York Times, where one author problematizes the exploitive nature of personal essays. John Lanchester problematizes the language of finance documents. Or students can watch Why English Class is Silencing Students of Color, where Dr. Elias Scott problematizes the 5-paragraph essay. Or they can listen to Tongue Tactics, which is a spoken word poem that problematizes the effectiveness of a 15-page analytical essay. So they know the purpose of the assignment. They're seeing authors model what it means to problematize a genre. Then, oh, by the way, later, they can choose to move beyond problematizing genre to problematizing any practice or convention associated with academic writing. But I wanted to kind of start small. All right. So once they've done that, then they will kind of find examples of and choose the genre or convention or idea or belief or practice associated with writing for the academy that they want to problematize. Basically, so they can kind of show their exigence, right? So they can choose any of the things on this list to problematize, or they can come up with something on their own. And finally, I ask them to then create a text that does the problematizing of an academic writing genre or convention. So I'm going to have you take a look at this here. And then I'm going to pop back in and show you examples of two different students' work. All right, thank you so much.